Hey, what up? What up? What up, baby? Hey,
What up?
welcome to the show, man. Y'all are on with Talking with KPG. As y'all know, I'm your boy G. That's our other co-host Prince over there to my right.
There you go.
Once again, y'all know we are without ATL's finest, KD Corey Davis. But you will hold the fort down, man. We'll hold the fort down for my dog. What's good, my dog? You good, bro?
I'm good, bro. Like I said, chilling, coming off that Fourth of July weekend with a lot of excitement going on. Driving back to ATL. Didn't wish I had to go to work this week, but hey, we gotta do what we gotta do sometimes. You know what I'm saying? So
Absolutely,
other than that,
absolutely.
hey, dog. Other than that, I'm glad that we were able to get this thing rolling. I'm glad we still got it rolling right now, and let's get it.
Let's get it, man. Let's get it. Well, we got some good things on store today, bro. We got good things,
Okay.
man. We're gonna talk about there's a situation going on with the Atlanta Dream right now. What up,
Yeah,
Big Chuck?
yeah.
Um,
Chuck.
Chennedy Carter, man. Chennedy Carter, the 2020 draft pick for the Atlanta Dream, has been indefinitely suspended. So we will
Wow.
jump into yes, we will jump into that, man. She is a talented player, and it's a blow to that organization right now without her playing. But there's
Yeah,
some
big
things
time.
going on. There's some things going on, man, that need to be resolved. So we'll talk
Okay.
about that. We're also gonna talk about the NBA. You know, the final
Okay.
started yesterday.
Oh man,
At,
did they ever?
as expected, Giannis did play, but Giannis wasn't himself.
Well, he
I
did.
didn't
He
think.
did. No, well, he still had a good game.
Right, right.
He scored the points, the rebounds, and nobody expected. He thought he was going to be out for the year, so we had to give him a little bit of credit.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. So we'll jump into that. What's up, Mike Franklin? Uh, he said we can't start without can't start without his boy. You know, Mike Franklin said we can't start without Corey. Man, Corey ain't gonna be here today. I don't think, or he
Corey's
gonna be
not going
late.
to be here, man.
Yeah, or he's gonna be late. So we got to start the show without him, Mike. Man, he knows that you're thinking about him. He knows
He
that you're
knows. He
the
knows about
leader of the.
uh,
He's the
of the
leader of the
bromance.
yeah, the bro man fan club. He knows that. He knows that. um, so
Okay,
we'll talk about that.
hey, let me get a
Go.
shout out to a new subscriber, my brother-in-law Wayne Roundtree, man. He says he's gonna rock with us, and he said, he's a season whole ticket fan for the Hawks, so he says he's gonna try to get us plugged in, and he wants a T-shirt so he can get us plugged in around his job and plugged in around the Atlanta Hawks, and
Absolutely.
when he gets tickets. So, like I said before, we need to, or maybe order some more shirts, and we need to see what we can do. But we'll talk about that later. But let's go ahead.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Welcome to the show, Mother in Love, Alicia Roberts.
Welcome
Thank
to
you
the
for
show.
watching. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you all for rocking with us. Um, Also, man, we're gonna talk about Josh Gordon is trying to get back in the league
Yeah.
again, man.
Oh, he must think it's just okay. Let me just mess up. I can just do what I want to do, and they're just gonna keep letting me in. But you know what though? Why wouldn't he think that? Because they keep doing it.
Yeah, yeah, they keep him
How
allowing it.
many have you know any other player to get as many chances as him? None.
Now, when is enough enough? And so we'll talk
Oh,
about that. We'll talk about that as well. And like my boy Prince said, man, to your brother-in-law, Wayne Roundtree, my dog. We appreciate you, bro. We appreciate you. We
we
appreciate the take that
appreciate
you gave on 4th of
it.
July,
Yes, sir.
and we appreciate you
Yes, sir.
rocking with us, man. We
Appreciate
appreciate
it,
it.
Wayne.
Yes, sir. So let's go ahead and jump in, dog. Let's jump in.
Let's jump. Let's jump in. Go ahead. Let's get it
All right,
started.
so let's start with this WNBA, man. Let's start with
Okay.
WNBA. To Kennedy, she's like I said, a great player, a lot of talent, but she got suspended because when they played the Seattle Storm on
Okay.
Sunday, she wasn't cheering on the bench.
What you mean
So
she wasn't cheering on the bench?
yeah, she wasn't cheering. So one of the she wasn't she looked like she wasn't engaged while she was on the bench. You know, while her teammates were cheering the players on the court, she was
Hmm.
sitting there looking disengaged. This is the story that's out now. Looking disengaged, and the veteran, the all-star of the team, Courtney Williams, actually went over to her and said,
Okay.
hey man, pick up your energy, pick up your, you don't look like you're into the game, man. Pick it up. And she
Okay.
went off,
Oh wow.
went to the locker room, didn't come out the locker room for the second half. She stayed in the locker room.
Oh, okay.
So when they got back in at the end of the game, she kind of confronted Courtney Williams, kind of threatened to fight her. Things got a
Oh,
little heated. Nobody. They said there was no altercation as far as pushing or anything happened, but that's what all triggered the suspension. Um, but I think she's not happy with the playing time that she's getting, so she's
no.
kind of
This
frustrated.
it sounds like yeah. That's what it
Yeah.
sounds like. That's what it sounds like.
So so in this situation, man, what do you think should be done? Do you think, as talented as she is, man, do you think they should kind of maybe look to trade her or just work it out inside?
I mean, I think they should try to work it out inside. I mean, if she's that talented and you know she's unhappy, if you know she could be a big contributor to the game and to the team, then why not play her? If you got somebody that's gonna contribute more, you don't need her, then let her go. Send her somewhere that she's gonna be able to play, bro. So you get some type of compensation back for her. Now if she's unhappy. It's like all other players, Aaron Rodgers, Watson, all them that are unhappy. You need to trade them. Why keep somebody that's going to be disgruntled, is going to cause a problem in the locker room? Now, when you get to the point where you're starting to fight other players, then you know what's up with that. You know it's okay. It's time to make a change. It's time to go ahead and try to figure out what compensation we give her because it's early in the season. So if it's early in the season and you know that you can get something in value back for her, and if she's that big of a talent, I mean, that's what you need to go for. Corey, I see you back there, but I'm gonna ignore you right now because I'm in the middle of my reaction. So anyway,
All right,
so
so let me
but
go
no,
ahead.
but think about it.
Let's add Corey to the stream. Welcome
Okay,
to the show, our dog,
welcome to the
ATL's
show, Corey.
finest, Corey Davis, our other co-host. What's up, big dog?
Same with everything, brother. I'm listening to y'all. Go ahead, finish your thought, man, and then
Go
we'll
ahead.
come in. You know what I mean? I want to hear
Okay,
Prince's side of it, man.
okay, cause I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. Now, how many times have we heard of disgruntled players trying to not getting playing time, having being upset about it, and then lashing out and the organization says, "Well, we don't have." James Harden is a big example. Go with the three of us beside each other. G, that's a better
So
picture.
you like that better?
Yeah, yeah, it's better because it shows everybody. Okay, think about James Harden. Like I said, Aaron Rodgers, he hasn't even showed up in training camp yet. Okay, the
Mhm.
Deshaun Watson, I know he's going some things, but he don't want to be there either. So, what is your best bet? If you got a star player, a player that is wanted or could be wanted, you can get maybe a couple of first rounds, or you can get a player exchange, and you know she's not happy. Then why hold on to her? Let her go and get what you can get for her value, while her value is high. If her value was low, then you would have, boy, you know what? you know, put down the damn Jackson album, dog. Okay, we're not the Jackson 5 here, bruh.
No. I'm agreeing with you. I'm agreeing with you. Go ahead. I want you to finish. I'm agreeing with you. Go ahead.
okay, but I'm gonna close this real quick. But I'm just saying, man, if she's unhappy and you can get some players back for her or get some draft picks, then go ahead and do it. No sense to keep us somebody that's gonna be a distraction in the locker room if she's trying to fight other players. Go ahead.
All right, Corey.
2 words. Jermaine Jackson.
Oh my God, Jermaine Jackson was not a disgruntled employee.
Yes, he
He didn't get a
was.
lot of songs.
Yes.
He didn't get a lot of songs.
I'm
But Tito was
agreeing with
worse.
you.
Tito was
Tito,
worse.
remember,
I feel worse for Tito.
Tito. I mean, I'm sorry. Jermaine left. Remember on the Jacksons?
I remember.
He left. Hey, listen. So, or we can use Michael. Now Michael was the star of the show. So listen to me. When Tito was disgruntled, Tito dipped. You see what I'm saying? Tito was like, you know what? I'm taking my talents to South Beach. I'm out of here. You know what I'm saying? I agree with you. what was his name? Rock. What was it? Who owned the record company? That he married
Rockwell.
Tito. Huh?
I think it in Rockwell.
Rockwell. What the hell? No, I'm talking about that, when the Jacksons were together. The owner of the record label had moved. He married Tito's daughter. I mean, Tito had his daughter.
Hey, Corey,
Huh?
you're showing your age right now, bro.
I'm just hey, and it's the same thing. You know what I'm saying? If she's unhappy or if she's a thorn in this team, you get her out of there. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Bring in Marlon.
Okay.
That's when they brought in Marlon. When he left, hey Marlon, you ready to go? Get on in here.
Marlon.
Yeah.
That's the little boy.
There you
That's
go.
Little Jackson. It's a Barry
I think
Gordon.
Barry Gordon. There you go.
Thank you, Alicia.
Barry Gordon. There you go. Barry Gordon.
Jermaine left the group and he
Yeah.
was with Barry. You know what I'm saying? They just brought in Marlon to continue. It wasn't the Jackson 5 anymore. It was the Jacksons at that point. So on a player, if she's gonna cause all this kind of issues, like you were saying, I'm agreeing with you. Get on up out of there. You know what I'm saying? I know it's hard to move a player. You may be able to, but when you mess with the chemistry of the team, time to move on. You know. So I agree with you. That's all. That's all.
Yeah. I feel you. It's like,
Big shout out to
Ralph. It was like Ralph Cresvent leaving New Edition. He just had, he wasn't happy. He had to get him up out of there.
Ralph didn't leave.
Yeah, he did.
Ralph didn't leave New Edition.
You need to go back to your new history, yo.
Ralph left when solo. He left and went solo.
They all did solo project. They all did solo project.
Oh my God, dude.
That's when they had to bring in Johnny Gill to take that spot.
Exactly.
Man. That's all.
Thank you, G.
That's not when they brought in Johnny.
Yeah, they brought in Johnny, man.
We not gonna do. Hey, we not gonna do no this. If it's one thing, what y'all talking about?
You didn't watch the movie? You didn't watch the show? You didn't watch the documentary on
the new
edition? Yeah, on BET. You didn't watch that?
You missed that.
First of all, y'all using BET. They probably did it wrong. Wrong for watching BET. What's up, guys?
What's up, boy? Glad to have you here, man.
Yo,
glad to have you, dog.
Good to be seen and heard, man. Good to be seen and not viewed. You feel what I'm saying? So
I feel you, dog. I feel you.
I ain't gonna stop no. Hey, look, we'll do all the complimentaries later. Let's continue on with
Let's roll.
So I like. So Chuck asked, man, how was she doing when she came in? She was averaging about 17 a game. So she was putting in work.
Yeah,
17 a game is great.
That's great. But they're saying that she might be a little T.O.-ish.
Disruptive.
Really?
A great talent.
What? Come on,
Go ahead,
man. How could she be T.O.-ish, bro?
Got a question for both of you who've played, organized ball, and then for you, Galen, especially because you coached. All right. So when you're a coach, all right, do you want this kind of player on your team? And then, as I say, as a center or as a player on the team, do you want this, Prince? Do you want this caliber player playing with you on the battlefield? You know what I'm saying? On the court, do you want this person there? So I'll let you guys decide how you want to answer. But at the same time, as a coach and as a player, do you want this person on your team if she is a cancer to your squad?
Okay. Can I go first, G?
Yeah. Go ahead, Prince.
Okay. Now, how many? Now, let's get back to this. Okay. Now, do you remember when the Bulls made their run and Dennis Rodman was on the team with Jordan?
Mm-hmm.
And the only person he talked to, he didn't talk to Scottie Pippen all the whole time that they won the championships. Him and Scottie Pippen never had a friendship. They always at each other's throat.
Who are you talking about?
They get along. Rodman and Scottie. This is documentary. Rodman and Scottie. Yeah.
I ain't heard this one.
Okay.
Yeah. They weren't cordial. Okay, and there's another. I'm trying to think of another championship where people wasn't cordial. I wrote it down, but I can't find it. Okay, because I want to get to the subject. Now, I know some players could be cancerous to the team. Vernon Maxwell. Do y'all remember Vernon Maxwell?
Mm-hmm.
You remember Vernon Maxwell? They said he
was
cancerous to the team. Yeah, he said he was cancerous to the team, but they won 2 titles. Okay, so sometimes you just have to figure that how much is this person gonna contribute to us winning? Because you can work with anybody. There's people I work with right now that I can't stand.
Vernon Maxwell, he won 2 titles with the Rockets.
Houston.
Houston. Yeah. There's people at my job I can't stand, but I got to work with them. So I'm here for this amount of time. I gotta go work with them. We have to get this job done because we will get paid to do a job.
Say their
it's all
name so
about.
they'll know when you get to work tomorrow that you can't say their name.
Not that I'm trying to sue it to swear.
Hey, you can say it, Susie. Prince don't like it.
Yeah, for sure.
Hey,
But
Jill,
anyway.
Jill, yeah, Jill. He don't really like you like that.
Hey, Rick.
Stop,
Like you.
yeah, stop bringing potato salad. Stop bringing that potato salad to work.
I'm just telling you, it's like that sometimes. You don't get along with everybody, but sometimes you just got to try to work with them if it's for the betterment for, I guess, you're winning a championship or getting the job done. Now, if she's a cancer in the locker room, I don't feel T.O. was a cancer in the locker room, man. I mean, I don't know. I think he got a bad rap for that because he just was passionate about winning. Okay, and certain people went behind him because Donovan McNabb, he wasn't a cancer. Donovan McNabb, when he played with him, he just wasn't throwing the ball.
He
Now
followed the dude on the field.
But he said it for his quarterback, though, dog.
If I follow you to work, you'll be mad at me.
Oh my God, how was he he was not a quarterback destroyer, bro. T.O. was not a quarterback destroyer.
He was a locker room. He was a locker room divider. He wasn't a quarterback destroyer. He was a locker room divider.
Yeah,
so what
but
he
had
did,
some people on his side. Yeah, go ahead, Gavin.
But right, so what he did was he would break up the locker room, and you couldn't have a broken up locker room and be successful as a team. So that's what he would do. He would get, hey, you come with me, dog. Me, you, y'all on my side.
But how do you know he did that? But how do you know he did that? Maybe he had a following. Maybe he had a following.
Well, if you're a leader and you're only leading half the team, then you're not a leader of the whole team. You can't be a leader of just half the team.
Okay.
You got if you're gonna be a leader, you got to be a leader of the whole squad.
Okay.
But let me answer this question. Before we get way off topic, man. Let's get back in the car.
Okay, yeah, so we do that. Yeah, because we do that.
All right, so
you work.
So I think you can work with them as a coach. I think you work with players like this. You treat players differently, and for how they are. So I think this coach is not. I think this coach is treating everybody the same, and I don't think you can do that. I think with different type of players, you got to deal with them different type of ways. I think she has enough talent where you need to keep her. If I was Atlanta Dream, I would have definitely suspended her, but I would have had a conversation with her about what's going on. If she's not getting playing time, I need to talk to her about why she's not getting playing time. I can't send her out there in melee and not knowing what's going on. So you have to communicate with them, especially with a talent that as great as good as she is, and she's on their books, man, for the next 2 years. They only have like five players that's on the books for the next 2 years. They got a bunch of free agents coming up, but they have the third. Wow. They have the third most amount of cap space in the league, so they have enough money to re-sign some folks. But I think she's too much of a talent, man, to just let go. I think they definitely they need because they say that this ain't the first person you try to fight. So there's something else.
So you didn't say that. So you didn't say that.
There's something else going on, for her to have this anger in there, and I think that's where they got to start it at. I think you got to start to know who you have in your locker room, and then work your way with that one, man. Yeah. So
okay.
So Chuck says the same thing. I would say you need to sit down with the player as a coach and get to the root of the cause. Just what I was just saying. Then evaluate if there's a resolution that can be reached. If not, then it would be better for the team to trade them and get a team player. So I get that. And the Dream is my team. And they are messing up already. The coach, so see, everybody knows the coach for the Dream just started in the beginning of the season because their other coach went on to coach, I think, Baylor at the beginning of the season.
Baylor,
so
that makes sense.
So he already done said he don't want to do this for longevity. Yeah, no. he don't want to go past his first year. He don't want the longevity of being the Dream coach. He's only filling in until they find somebody else. So
And
how much?
Wow.
Right. So you're
Wow.
already kind of losing the locker room when you start up like that. You know,
Yeah.
I need somebody that I can put my trust in. If you ain't
That's
gonna
a
be here,
trust. Let's go do the right
right?
thing.
How am I really gonna trust in what you gonna do for me and do for us as a team? So I think that's an issue as well. Um. So yeah, man. Mike Franklin says cheering. She was not cheering for the team while she was on the bed. Then fought back after being called out on it by the team leader. True. And um, he said she was averaging 17 points, so she has talent. She has tough talent, man. So uh, I think we're all pretty much on the same boat, though, man.
Yeah, for sure.
You,
I
you
agree.
gotta you gotta you gotta get to the root of it. You gotta get to the root of the problem, man. And then
Mhm.
if you can't resolve it, then I guess trade is the next option. Cool, but you don't want to trade too much talent, man. You said you
No.
you what 6-19 right now, 6-12 right now.
The 6 and 11.
6-11, yeah.
hey
Six
man,
and 11.
I say this here, man. Imagine dating that pretty girl with a problem. You know what I'm saying? Or vice versa. Or
Ooh,
dating that
ooh,
dating that dude, you know, he
yeah,
just can't bring him around your mom. You know,
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
yeah, after a while you like, you know what? She cute, but she just or say the same thing, man. He cute, but he
Yeah,
cut it
yeah.
off. You know what I'm saying?
That's a good point.
It can be like
Good,
Gang Green. You know what I'm saying? It can be
yeah,
you just got to cut it off. You know,
good
it
point.
is talent. You know, I like what she do. She got to go though.
Yeah,
Somebody. There's always a better suitor. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
There's
yeah.
always a better. There's always a better
It's
boyfriend that can deal with that hollering and screaming. I don't do all that. You know what I'm saying? Nah, nah, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
hey, hey,
What she?
okay.
I liked her,
Hey,
mom. She was crazy. Your daddy knows she
man,
crazy.
she was crazy. She was
Yeah,
crazy.
she was crazy.
Hey,
Hey, people don't be
she,
believing when you
she,
say that. Hey man, that girl crazy. Or like my sister, you
no.
know, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't throwing her in the street, but she got some crazy ones. And what happened? You know, I like Chuck. Chuck crazy. Say
She
no more.
crazy as hell.
Chuck ain't on the team
Get,
no more.
get that crazy ass up out of here. But
Hey, I'm
listen,
gonna throw him out there.
listen.
All right, Chuck.
Let-
What?
I ain't like you either. Holla.
what up, friends?
Stupid. Okay,
Well, we move on.
Wayne Roundtree hits up. It also matters how solid the team was before the player gets there. Do you guys agree with that?
No, it
Absolutely,
don't matter.
I do.
You know,
I do.
I know.
I kind of agree with
You know.
that too, man. What was the premise of um your boy Brown going to a certain team that could help him play football before he went back to Tampa Bay? They said he could do good with Russell Wilson because of a solid team in the Seahawks. They said he could probably do good with the Ravens because of what they brought in the coaching. So how is this any different?
Because he got his boyfriend asked him to keep him, and that's
Oh my God,
yeah.
dog.
If he
Oh my
didn't want him there,
God.
he gone. I
So you
I
said
still like
so you
I,
say a solid team with good backing, good coaching, and good veteran players couldn't take a person that maybe has a little bit of something that comes with their personality and playing and help them to build to what they have to achieve. So did you say
Prince.
that's impossible?
Prince, if we keep fighting every time we come to work, I don't want to work with you. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, well, I mean that's true. Okay, I can agree with that. I can
If
agree with that.
listen, we doing our job, and I go, Prince, how you doing? I don't want to do that. And then you fighting in the back. I'm
Yeah.
scared of Prince. You know, I can't do my job because I don't know
Okay.
what
Now,
Prince is gonna do.
I can understand that. I can understand. Okay.
So,
G, is it
so,
speculated how
so
many fights did she get into?
they didn't give a number. They didn't give a number. They just said this is just a reputation of hers, and she did it last year
But
too.
Michael Jordan had
And
that same reputation. Michael
This,
Jordan had that. He
so,
punched people
so
in the
two
face.
is
yeah,
enough. Two.
yeah. So this is my thing, and this is why I agree with what Wayne said. I think the leadership in your locker room when you get there has to be strong enough to deal with every type of personality.
Yes,
The
I
same
agree
this
with that.
the same way Jordan did. Jordan
Yeah.
Jordan knew who he can fight such and such. He knew he could
Yes.
fight Steve
Yes.
Kerr, but he didn't go to
Yes.
fight Dennis Rodman. He handled
No.
Dennis Rodman a different way. He handled Scottie
Yeah.
Pippen a different way. And
Yes, sir.
so
I agree.
you, but as a leader, you have to be able to handle each player differently. And
Yeah.
and I kind of fault Courtney. I kind of fault Courtney Williams for that, because if you know
She
that
gonna go off.
Kennedy is
Mhm.
going to go off,
Yep.
you don't come at
Yep.
her like that.
Yep.
You don't
Yep.
you don't
Thank
come
you,
at her like
B.
that. You bring her to the
Thank you.
side and you talk to her. You can't, like you
Yep.
said, you can't come at people the same way you come at the next person. The way they react is different. So I think the locker room is not, their locker room is in shambles, because the true leader has also been one who gets in the fights as well. But she's trying to change that.
Yes, good point.
So
Good point. Good point,
so
dog. Good point, Corey. You can't argue with that, Corey. You can shake your head like a bobblehead all you want, but you can't argue with that point. You
No,
can't argue with that point, cuz.
listen,
You can't argue with that point, bro. That's a good,
fight
solid point.
fight number two. Look, if I come into the locker room every day, I'll go, "Hey man, Galen crazy." We just don't know what Galen gonna do. Firecracker on the simplest things. At some point, hey man, listen, and then his locker right next to mine too. Like, look, man, Galen, something wrong with that dude. I just said his shoes look. Hey man, I like your.
but but but
Come
that's
on,
where the
man.
leadership in the locker room will have to go. Look,
Yeah,
hey man, don't put Corey next to Galen, man. Them bad was gonna fight every
yeah,
time.
yeah.
Put him over
Separate,
there.
put them on.
Put him
Yeah,
next.
yeah,
Yeah, put him next to Prince. Prince
yeah,
is gonna
yeah, yeah,
smile. He gonna keep him
yeah,
happy the whole time. He
yeah,
gonna let him
yeah.
put his feet in his
Calm,
locker and
calm
everything.
me down.
Yeah, he gonna
Calm me
calm him
down.
down. But you keep on putting him right back
Yeah.
in the same situation.
Yeah,
Of
what
course, it's
you
gonna be a problem.
the hell?
So
It's
yeah,
gonna be a problem.
I feel
yeah.
you. I feel
All
you.
right, man. So let's
Mm,
move on. Let's move on. All right, next topic,
let's move on.
man.
Let's get it.
Game one of the NBA Finals.
Okay,
Milwaukee
let's do it.
Bucks
Let's do it.
took an L. The
Yes.
Suns look like the dominant team that they've been like the whole playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Giannis came in and gave a valiant effort.
Yeah.
But do you think Giannis kind
Yeah.
of hurt his team more so than helped his team by trying to work it out, trying to push through?
I think they played tremendously different without Giannis out there, and I think they would have been. But see, my prediction was that they're gonna win in five anyway, and Giannis probably was thinking, well, if I can go out there and help this go game one, we can maybe have a chance to win the whole thing. But I think they should let them try to play together without him. Gave him another day's rest to see what the chemistry would have been, because they played outstanding without him. You have to admit it, man. They have a better chemistry without him, because see, they share the ball more, Corey. They share the ball more. All the games that they got here when they beat Atlanta in Atlanta. Come on, man. Did I mean I understand Trey was hurt, but they got other scores on Atlanta too.
What's wrong with you, man?
Okay, Corey, go ahead.
What's wrong with
What
you,
is
man?
wrong with me? You think they played a better all-around game without him? I know he's a dominant scorer, but I'm just talking about in general, playing
No,
having a complete team.
no, he is the
Okay,
team.
so why they win last night then?
They didn't win last night because of 3 letters and a number, or 2 letters and a number. CP3. That dude is he in a different world right now, different
Okay.
stratosphere. This dude is running both sides of the court, and he is literally. I mean, when they call a floor
Okay.
general, that's your floor general. Now the question was, did Giannis hurt his team? I don't think he hurt them. When you talking about them last 2 games that they played against the Atlanta Hawks, they ain't gonna lie. Big shout out to the Bucks. They played the Hawks very well. You know what I'm saying? We ran out of steam. But at the same time, to answer these questions, we went as far as we could as a complete squad with a hurt leader on our squad. So we did the best we could. I ain't gonna lie, good season, Atlanta Hawks. But the Bucks were a complete team to I guess at the same time figure out the weaknesses for the Hawks. Now, with Giannis on the court, now they won the amount. 55 games with Giannis.
Yeah.
Now, don't get it twisted. These 55 games were surrounded by Giannis Antetokounmpo. Everything's predicated around him. So the adjustments were needed, but at the same time, I don't think it was nothing they could do with CP3. How he's running. He had just a complete game yesterday. So to answer the question, I'm gonna say no, but if he were not on the team, I just felt like that they just would have got whooped a little bit harder. That's yesterday. That's all I'm saying. Yesterday from the game I saw
Okay.
yesterday.
Okay.
Okay. So okay.
The only reason I asked that because I saw him out there, and it just didn't look like Giannis. Giannis is downhill. He's downhill, man. He's coming at you full steam the whole game. He was very passive. He still ended up with 20 points, on a limited amount of shots that he took, but it wasn't dominating points like it normally is for him. So that's the only reason I asked that. And I think it took the ball out of Middleton's hands and
No. No.
and the point guard's hands,
Holiday.
and
Holiday.
Holiday and took him out of
He was
Holiday's
dead.
hands as well.
Yes, agreed.
So I thought that could have been an issue, but the
But
Bucks have lost. The Bucks have lost 3 out of the 4 first games in every series in the playoffs so far.
So this question for both of y'all. So y'all saying that if Giannis would have sat, they would have beat. Is that what you're saying, Galen?
I'm not saying they would have beat him. I still think. I still think the Suns are the better squad, but I think they could have had a chance to steal that one.
Yeah, I totally say they probably would have beat him because then they gave both Evans and Sons the court. When Giannis came in there, they felt, well, he can sustain our scoring, so we cannot be lackadaisical. We don't have to do what we've been doing the last couple of games. I don't care what you say. It was hard to beat Atlanta in that game. Atlanta wasn't going. They didn't come and lay down. No. It was hard. They had to come out and play a total. You guys saw that game. They had to come out and play a total strong game to beat Atlanta. And you seen defensively how Holiday was how he played. He didn't play nowhere near defensively when Giannis was on the court like he played against Atlanta, man. Nowhere near it. Mm-hmm. He let him go by. I mean, he turned the ball over. He wasn't engaged because I think he's feeling some type of way that he's been in spotlight these last couple of games without Giannis, and then Giannis comes back and then his role was gone. Because he's not considered the third. He's not considered the third player. But think about it, his role is gone. Now he was the second best player when Giannis was down, and he showed it.
The thing that you're gonna see that's a difference is when he's in the game versus when Lopez ain't gonna score 30 points.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're a whole complete team.
So that's what I'm asking both of you. So if he was out, can they beat Phoenix?
I think they would have stole this game, like G said. I think they would have stole this game. They relied on him to come in. Okay, he's back. Let's rely on him. He's going to take us to the promised land. And they forgot their games. What did Lopez do, man? What did Holiday do? Nothing.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah. I mean, it's going to be a tough task for the Bucks either way. I was just wondering because he just didn't look like himself, man. That's the only reason I was saying that.
He wasn't posting up. He wasn't stepping back and coming in with the spin. Yeah. He wasn't doing none of that.
So the adjustment wouldn't have happened. Like I say, okay, we're also forgetting a spark plug here or a number 2 guy that can't be stopped right now. He can be contained, but he can't be stopped. Devin Booker.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But okay, and then listen to me, man. When I watched that game yesterday, and they complete. Okay, the matchups is what I'm looking at, and when I think about their squad, I'm not saying that they wouldn't have competed. I'm not saying that at all. I think right now the more healthy and more complete team is Phoenix, and it's gonna be hard to stop them. If they don't, even with Brook Lopez scoring 30 out of his ass when he did that in years, they're gonna have to. Somebody's gonna have a crazy game like that in order for it to happen. The coaches are gonna have to make some serious adjustments in order to beat them like that.
Okay, let me ask you this question. All right, Wayne made a comment, said that they have a better chance of winning with using Brook Lopez more. Do you agree they should? Until Giannis can get back to his full status, limit his playing time, and let Brook Lopez work in the paint and let Holiday dish and go to the paint. Because look at the game last night. I mean the other day, excuse me. Before when Holiday played against the Hawks, he lived in the lane. He lived at the bucket. He lived in the paint. And so did Lopez. What happened to that in the game one last night? Because Giannis showed up and they just forgot the whole game plan, how they got there. They didn't get there with Giannis. They got there without Giannis. And people forget that. Giannis did not contribute, didn't get into the NBA Finals. I don't care what nobody says.
Okay. The answer to that question is one person, to me anyway, DeAndre Ayton. All right.
Okay. I'm glad you brought him up because I want to ask you about him too.
I'm saying when DeAndre Ayton is in the game, Brook Lopez is not finna start scoring. He got a whole different assignment at that point.
Okay, that's true. I agree with that.
Ayton versus excuse me. Ace versus Ayton in the paint. First of all, is a little bit more versatile than Brook Lopez is. So at that point, and he ain't finna just score 30 points on Ayton like that. Too young, too strong, too fast. Just totally different players from our Hawk squad versus this guy here. So at the same time, with him playing in the center role, Brook Lopez's game could change. It has to change a little bit. Now he can sit out there and shoot threes all he wants, but when you bring yourself into that paint, the game has changed a little bit. That's just my point. Capella wasn't that guy. He's a great player. Lob to him, he's going up under there, but he's not strong as Ayton. You know what I'm saying? So there's a different play or different type of play that you're gonna have to do with this game here, with this matchup. The Hawks were a little bit big man deprived when we played the Bucks. That was one thing. Rebounding, we got killed on the rebound. I think we had in that game when they blew us out 22 points on offensive rebound or defensive rebounding. You know what I'm saying? That's a big swing. I remember I was listening to the commentation. I mean, that right there lose you a game. So I just think that the matchup is more favorable for Phoenix. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Okay, well, James Littlejohn said that Giannis only missed 2 games, so he did kind of get them there. No, he didn't kind of get them there, Littlejohn, because the games they needed to win to get there, he wasn't there.
I mean, they had to win the 3 before that too, though. They had to win the two before that.
But when it comes out to the games that you had to win, the game against the Hawks, he wasn't there. Okay, so if they would have lost that, you think they would have came back and won a game 7?
I mean, it's possibility. It's possibility, man. Okay. But Giannis, you can't. Giannis got him. He got him there. He played a part. You can't say he didn't play a part.
Well, I can give you a part of that. Okay, let me ask you a question, G. If you knew that Trae Young wasn't hitting what he was hitting, would you have took him out and put Lemon Pepper Lou in to give him a little bit of scoring punch, or would you just let them run out the way they ran out?
I think it was the same thing we said about that game when he played. He hurt the team more than he helped the team when he played in that last game. You should have just went with Lemon Pepper Lou because your team has adjusted to playing with him. When your star comes back, your team soon seems to allow your star to be that star, even if they're not healthy, because they're on the court. So I think that the same situation in Atlanta happened last night or the other night.
Exactly. So, I agree.
Lil John said he's not gonna argue with you, Prince. All right, so I heard a little something, man. This wasn't on the little tape that I put out there to you all, but what do y'all think about Dame Lillard going to Boston for Jaylen Brown and and probably Williams?
Is this breaking news? What are we doing?
This is not breaking news. This is just a little
speculation
going out. Speculation. Yeah, a little speculation going out on Twitter, man. I thought that was very, very interesting.
Okay, Corey.
Because I honestly think that would be great. Because y'all know how I feel about Jaylen Brown and Tatum playing together. I don't think that marriage can work and win a championship. But
you think Damian Lillard could do better?
I think Dame and Jason Tatum, because Tatum can play off the ball. I think them two together can be something special in Boston. And then I think Jaylen Brown and McCullough can be something great in Portland as well. I think that's a trade good for both of them.
Okay, Corey, I'm gonna let you take this one since you came on late. Then I'm gonna jump in. Go ahead.
You don't trade your marquee guy. You don't.
Hell no.
You don't do it. You know what I'm saying? Dame time is important. Not in
Yep.
Boston. You know what I'm saying? It's not in
Yes.
Boston. You know what I'm saying? You know, man. We got you heard we got Dame Lillard. You know, we got Lillard. No, man, it's not. No. And I ain't gonna lie to you. If that rumor is true, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a good trade, but it's a terrible trade.
No, Little John, it's not a good trade, Little John. It's not a good trade.
You know how to say it? It's a good trade, but then it's a terrible trade. You know what I'm saying? Because you know we talking about marquee players, but
no, but you can't have both, Corey. How is that a good trade? Because you're taking Dame time away from Portland, which he's always started in Portland. Okay, you're trying to ship Brown there to work with somebody else and send him to Boston. Okay, now Damian Lillard playing with Tatum, I don't think that's a good matchup, bro. I don't think because they're both superstars, so they're gonna want to both share the light. Now I think, like I told G, I don't know if you was on the show, that they need to send Ben Simmons to Portland with Dame time and send Capella to the Sixers.
Who?
I mean, not Capella, but McCullough to the Sixers for him, because he can help Embiid because he's a perimeter shooter and he's not afraid to put up the shot, and he can help Embiid.
Simmons, we don't need to talk about Simmons.
No, seriously, no. Think about it though. No, seriously, think about it, because he is afraid to shoot, but he came in second in defensive player of the year. So, and that's what Portland needs. No, he did come in second. He came in second in defensive player of the year.
No, he didn't. Second in the vote.
Ben Simmons came number 2 in defensive player of the year last year. Yes, he did. He lost to your boy in Utah. Who? I'm dead ass serious.
Rudy Gobert.
Rudy Gobert. G know that. Ask G. He know that.
I don't know if he did. I don't know if he came in second. I don't know if he came.
Okay, that's how it is, G.
Look, I told you what he said last time. Who put him at second? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Who put him at second? Because I don't remember him arguing. I don't remember him stopping nobody.
He don't stop nobody.
He still came in second. I'm not gonna come over here with no false thing.
You can't
just Google it.
You keep reading it.
Google it.
You can't read the Inquirer.
Take your little phone and Google it. And see who came in second in the 50th player last year. And you'll see what I'm talking about.
Of the year.
Second.
According to Wikipedia, the NBA's Defensive Player of the Year award is an annual National Basketball Association.
We don't need the explanation what the hell it is. Okay? And you can turn your phone down during the show because we don't have what the hell an explanation is. You said number 2. See, now you just messed up the whole chemistry. See?
Yeah.
See?
Draymond Green. And then Ben Simmons was number
what?
Draymond Green, then Ben Simmons number 3.
Ben,
get your stats right.
Who gives a damn? He still came in the top 3. So what you telling me? So let me tell you something, dog. I don't want to see your damn phone. Put that damn phone up. Okay, let me tell you something, dog. Okay, damn that phone. He still came in number 3, bro, out of the whole league. So you telling me? No. See, all you think about is the shooter. No. You're not thinking about the point that he could go there and help them defensively and work on a jump shot, not have to be scoring dominant. Now, if you
didn't win it, you're the second loser.
Dude, you know what, dog? Okay, you are a hater. You are a hater, bro.
Chris, even if I agree on that, even if I agree with you saying that, because of his defensive skills, which you don't hardly see, but even with his defensive skills, you're saying that he's a better attribute with Dame.
Yeah, and defensively.
McCullough.
Defensively.
With Dame?
No.
With Dame.
Because he could be a presence inside. Now, who was that presence inside to get to where it needed to be?
But I'm saying
a presence inside.
I'm asking who is he McCullough or Dame?
Okay, I think he'd be better with Dame in Portland.
Okay, with Dame Lillard. Okay.
In Portland.
So he's you said an inside presence? Is that what you said?
I think he could be a more of a okay because he will not play. Okay, this is the only question I have now. If he goes with Dame Lillard, he can't be the point guard if they trade CJ McCollum. So what would you put him as? Even though he's almost 7 foot, would you still play him at point, or would you play him at forward?
No. Don't answer the question. No.
Yeah.
You answer the question.
No, I don't know that one. I know where I would put him at. I put him at forward. I would put him at forward.
You'll put him at the power forward position.
Yeah, I'll put him power forward and try to find somebody to go side by side with Dame because he's still going to be a presence inside because he can score inside, man. It's just his jump shot.
He's a point guard with like you said, with some defensive skills, but you're going to move him to the power forward position where he can't score and put him there
on the inside. No, he's not going to be. How many power forwards are just great jump shooters?
A lot, a few,
a lot, yeah.
Dog.
A lot of them.
See, you guys are missing the point. You're missing the point. You guys are missing the point. Huh? You guys, no, I'm not tricky. You miss. Never mind. Okay, let's go, Dave. Never mind. We're agree disagree. The hell with the subject. Y'all just out there and got there la la land, and y'all not listening.
Everybody knows. If you've been watching the show, everybody knows that Prince is the founder of the Ben Simmons fan club. That man loves Ben Simmons, dog. Look, everybody knows.
Yes, I do.
So
yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. And Dak Prescott and Cam Newton. So if anybody watches the show, we know that.
Yeah. And Cam Newton.
Galen is a fanatic Cam Newton hater. Period.
All right, man.
Mike Franklin said we need to change the show to rename the show to Arguing with Mike Prince.
Okay. I like how you the segue, baby boy. The NFL, man. We have a player in Josh Gordon who wants to be reinstated in the NFL again. When is enough, man?
I know, right?
Say you had a team, would you pick up Josh Gordon? Even if he was
in the preseason, he killed in the preseason, man. He killed it in the preseason. That dude, he scored like I ain't gonna lie, he scored all day, thinking you were like, oh my god, Josh is gonna be awesome, and then he go and smoke, right after preseason, he gonna smoke. And he out of there, man. And he on another. This dude been banned 4 times.
Yeah.
It's probably more than that. Yeah, I think it's more than that.
It's 5.
Yeah.
It's 5 times. Yeah, and Mike Franklin said that Pat-Man Jones was banned, but he wasn't banned as much as him. Pat-Man Jones was not banned as much.
He was, no, definitely
not. Pat-Man, his wasn't substance abuse, and then I'll give it to him. When he went to Cincinnati, those last 5 seasons, he didn't have any more trouble. What was the coach? What was the black coach that they had at Cincinnati?
Marvin Lewis.
Lewis had, they structurally put him, put Marvin Lewis with him to keep him out of trouble. You see what I'm saying? Right. I think when he was at the Cowboys,
Dallas had a security team around him wherever he went.
But they end up having to let him go too, though. You know what I mean? He was he was a detriment to the team also. He was a winner, but Jerry Jones don't play that for too long. If I've always said this about the Cowboys. Y'all got a great system in place to keep guys out of trouble, but when it costs too much, hey man, you got to have somebody around this dude 24/7. Then it was you know what? Let's go ahead and cut ties. So Pat-Man was a little different because he got it together later on in his career. But to answer this question with Josh, it's just you just never know when he gonna pick it up. You just never know.
But even when he did play, he wasn't that. So everybody keep on trying to go back to that dominant player he was when he first came in the league. He was dominant when he first came in when he was with Cleveland. Yeah. But since then, it ain't been that great. I mean, he played with the Patriots last year. No, the Patriots, and then he went to Seattle.
Yeah, he went to Seattle. That's right.
He went to
Yeah.
Seattle and didn't play well there. And I guess he didn't play well, so he started smoking again. So, but they still test Wayne in the NFL. They just changed it
Yeah.
up a little bit. It's a little more
So,
leniency to it.
okay.
So you can smoke, but it can't be. I get you can't go over this. I don't know what point it is,
This
what
amount.
percentage.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
The
So
percentage.
you're it can't be over a certain amount. Yeah.
Really?
So it's something. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
something crazy. It's something
They let
crazy.
us
So I
smoke
can
it
smoke an
in.
ounce, but I can't smoke a pound. That what you
You
saying?
can't smoke a pound. Yeah, you can't smoke a pound.
No. You can
You
smoke
can.
a quarter, but you can't smoke an ounce.
I can smoke it, but no clothes smell bad. Hey,
No,
but
no.
hey,
You can smoke a
shirt.
quarter, but you can't smoke an ounce.
Hey,
That's
hey,
pretty much what they say. That's pretty much what they say, dog. You can have an eighth, but you can't have a
I can
quarter. As
I
long
can
as you don't
use
get a quarter, then you cool.
I can use 1.5, but I can't use blunt.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
So speaking of Atlanta, um,
Okay.
Cal Pitts, he has signed his contract now, so he's officially with your Atlanta Falcons, Corey.
Cal Pitts.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Cal Pitts.
What is he gonna
But
do?
but Cal Pitts is receiving the most guaranteed money out of
Yes, he's showing off his.
all the tight ends in the NFL
Mm-hmm.
over
Mm-hmm.
Kelsey, over Gronk, over Kittle.
Yep. Mhm.
Should this man have to earn that money first, dog, or is Atlanta just giving away
Mhm.
money now?
I
Now,
think Cal. Now hold up. Now I mean, now let's get it. Let's not get this thing twisted. Now Kyle Pitts.
no. Okay. Tell me because you talked to me about Kyle Pitts when I was raving about him in the NFL draft. You bashed me for it. So let's get it straight. Tell me what you think
I
now
don't
since he's
know.
on Atlanta.
No. I'm just saying. Listen, we ain't seen him play yet. He ain't put on the dirty bird
Okay.
just yet.
Okay.
But what we're
Okay.
saying is, I guess what we're talking about. Kyle Pitts, being, this when we watched him play at Florida,
Yes. Go ahead.
we watched the talent, like I said, and then this is our first pick, our first
Mhm.
round pick. When we watched the talent that that they vetted for, I think he came to Atlanta before 5 times. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
They flew him in like 5 times. They like what the guy was talking about. They like how he was playing. I mean, we're trying to build. I'm not, we lost a big hole with Julio. So we gave this dude a rookie, right? I'm going with what happened. Remember when we talked about this, I said we had a safe picks, right? So what we're just trying to do is
Right.
for these next 4 years, ink our guy in and not have him more
Core.
back the money.
You're talking so
I don't know
long.
what he did. He
You're
balled
breaking
at
up.
Florida. That's all. I said he balled at
Core.
Florida. Yeah.
What is he gonna do for your team, Core? Do you think
I
that
don't
they overpaid
don't
him
know.
too much money? And seeing
No,
what
no,
he
no.
did
We
in
didn't pay him
Florida.
too much. We just gave him the max on a rookie guaranteed contract.
Do you think he's going to be an impact for your Atlanta Falcons and every little John, Wayne, all the Atlanta Falcons fans? Please chime in and let me know to help Corey out here. Do you think he's going to be a big impact at tight end for your Atlanta Falcons?
I think he's going to be an impacted player. I do. I'm not saying he's here to fill the void of Julio Jones. I'm just saying
No, I agree with that.
he's going to be all right. That's all I'm saying. So we're confident in his ability to be able to be a tight end. So they gave him the max amount of money for a tight end and a rookie. You know what I'm saying? He got guaranteed money for a contracted tight end. Now, is he going to be the highest paid tight end? Probably not. They're going to have to redo these contracts. We know that, but we gave him the maximum amount for a rookie. That's what we did. 4 years guaranteed. Let's go with it. Let's move on. That's what I'm saying. That's how they like. Hit your money. Let's do what you can do. Move on. Now, a lot of times, let's think about this. He's a tight end. Most of the times, I ain't gonna say all of them, but your tight ends don't tend to get hurt too much. Tight ends, they tend to be stable guys. I think he's gonna be like that. I think he's gonna be like a Kelsey. Just be able to utilize him for his skills. That's our job. Our job is to find out if he got the skills that he did in Florida. Play like a wide receiver.
G, what you think?
So I think, man, I think you got to let the man earn some of it, dog.
Okay.
I don't think you give him the highest guarantee out of everybody. I think this is the issue we've been having with the Falcons, giving up too much money from the beginning. Like, hey, man, y'all got to make some of these people earn they bill first, bro. Y'all just giving away money, man. I think that y'all about to be over the cap again because y'all trying to give away all this money just try to keep him in his rookie year. In your rookie year, you don't make as much money. you supposed
No, you're right.
you
No,
supposed
you're right. He's right though.
unless
He's
unless
right.
you the quarterback. Only one
Yeah,
really make the
that's
money is the
true.
quarterback.
No, it ain't
Y'all
true.
decided
Yeah.
to pay the damn tight end.
Okay, we
Yeah.
gave 32.9. Right?
God
Yeah, that's a
dang!
lot of damn money, man. There's players
This
right now,
man
there's
ain't throw the
veterans that
pass.
ain't making none of that, dog. Ain't making
Everybody
none
got
of
to get
that close to that.
everybody got to get their contract, right?
No, man. This quarterback that came in the league at Cincinnati's quarterback that got hurt. He didn't get nothing like that.
Look it up.
Who?
I mean, look, I'm
Who?
throwing out my number. He's 32.9. Then he got 5 years. He got 4 years with a 5th-year option.
Okay,
That's
right.
a rookie.
So he
huh?
making he making eight. He making eight a year, huh? That's
And
a
not
lot.
$8 million a year.
Right? That's not bad, right?
That's not. I mean, not especially not for him.
Yeah.
Not for, I think what Kelsey making.
Okay.
I think Kelsey making about 9. Well, he ain't making that much, is he?
No.
For Kelsey, you know what? I'll do this better. Let's do this here.
And like Wayne said, it all depends on
I
the
think it's the
offensive
guarantee.
scheme.
I think it's the
The
guarantee.
offensive scheme for him. There's the guaranteed money that comes with it.
It's the guarantee that's the highest. So I
Yeah.
think his guarantee is higher than everybody else's. Not his yearly amount, but his guaranteed. So
And
what
can
he's
Matty
gonna make
Ice
regardless.
actually throw to him? Galen, can Matty Ice actually make him a superstar?
I think he can.
I mean,
wait a minute. Hold up. Kelsey just signed a $57.25 million contract extension. All right. So he'll be making 14.3.
But he won a Super Bowl. He won a Super Bowl though, dog.
I'm just saying.
He deserved it.
57 is more than 39.
No, guaranteed. How much is guaranteed though? How much is guaranteed?
How much is guaranteed?
Yeah.
Just, you looking it up? Look it up.
Current contract,
Yeah. It's the guarantee of it.
Hold on. What? Julio might not get. Hold on. My glasses are fogging up, so I can't damn.
He said Julio might not get used that much either in Tennessee because they're a running team.
Because they run dominant team. I knew that was a bad choice from the beginning.
No, it ain't bad. Oh, so he got 22.7 that's guaranteed out of that.
There you go. Yeah, so that's the difference. The so they can stop.
Money.
Yeah, they can stop. He got a 5-year guarantee of $22 million basically.
Now
so they can.
Sure,
he's also
been playing. This is his 6th season too.
Yeah,
yeah. Listen, we just put the money up front for our guy. What's the deal? I know what y'all saying that we should have showed up dues first. We just got the contract out the way because we had to sign him to a 4-year deal.
Anyway, right?
Yeah, he's a first round pick. We had to sign him to a 1st-year deal regardless.
Right.
So what they did was they just we just pushed a little bit more money to the table, and it might help us in year 4. Who knows, maybe I said year 4. We've already gave him guaranteed money. We may be able to let him go, 3 or 4.
But see, this is the funny thing, G. When the Falcons fans look forward to the future with players they get, it's like, well, hey,
whoa,
we're just looking forward to the future.
Whoa, I know you ain't gonna do that.
I'm about to do it. Whoa. Yeah, I'm about to do it. But when we look forward to our quarterback and our wide receivers, we get bashed for it. Oh, y'all got the best receiver.
Oh yeah. He's
what are we supposed to say? What are we supposed to say?
He'll contribute well to the Super Bowl win this year.
Okay. So we're not supposed to look forward like everybody else. We're not supposed to be like, okay, well, our team is this, our team is that. So we're just supposed to say, well, hell, we're just we look good on paper. We might make the difference. We might make the division.
Question versus you. Did you hear the difference? I said, he's going to contribute to the team. You will say you and Prince go. I mean, you and Galen go. Yeah, he's gonna contribute to the Super Bowl run, win. I think he's gonna be. We win games. When we going 17-1, I think he's gonna be a pretty good. I don't do that. I know better than that. Did you hear my softness when I was talking about him?
The humbleness. Hey, that's that veteranrism right there. Now. That's that
There you
veteranism.
go. There it is. My commentary. When I'm listening to y'all on the road, well, listen. When I'm missing, it's the Cowboy show all over again. Okay, let me ask you something. Do you think he's going to be worth the time when we win such and such and such, and when we good enough in Super Bowl? Listen, that's what y'all do, Prince. And then you
Come
going
on,
with
man.
me. You know what I'm saying? I know how my squad is. No way did I say, you know what, Kyle Pitts, when we win the Super Bowl, he's gonna be the guy that look at it. Y'all, both of y'all foolish, wearing y'all stuff, got the cup and all that. Let me tell you something, man.
Football season is here, baby. Football
Hypocrite.
season is here.
You're a
Football season
hypocrite.
is here.
You're a
hypocrite. It is
You
here.
and that dude over there. He on vacation and brought that shirt with him.
Yes, he did. Every vacation he goes on, he brings that shirt and that hat.
You
Every
out of
vacation
town.
he goes on.
Listen, and you out of town and you brought your hat with you. Why? Why did you bring the Cowboys hat with you out of town?
We do. Our logo travels. It's what it does.
My point
This is
exactly.
how it is.
When I go on vacation, let me put this shirt in here. Let me put my hat in here. You brought your cup with you out of town.
Yeah, yes, I did.
You brought a Cowboys cup down.
Yes, I did. Because it travels. You know where we stand.
You can't drink water without a Cowboys cup.
So,
what's wrong with y'all, man?
since we talking about Super Bowls, and the path to the Super Bowl, we have a listener out here who feels the Super Bowl is going through his city this year.
Okay.
And that is the Washington football team.
Oh my God.
Do you feel with the pickup of Fitzpatrick and Curtis Samuel Jr. that they will make a legit run now?
They'll make a legit run at the playoffs.
Okay, I give him that. I give him that. They'll make a legit run at the playoffs because Fitzmagic, I've watched him and I've cheered for him and he has shown up, so I cannot deny that.
Right.
But they're not going to beat Dallas and they're not going to win the NFC Championship. I mean, the NFC East. Dallas will win the NFC East. I picked Dallas in the first, the Eagles second, the Redskins third.
Okay.
And so on and so forth.
And the Cowboys, I picked Cowboys first, then I picked you, then I picked Cowboys second.
It is what it is. Where's Atlanta going to place that? Where's Atlanta going to place that in your division, dog? Where's Atlanta going to place that in your division?
In my division.
Seriously. No, I'm serious now. I'm serious.
I'm trying to be serious, man. You okay. I'm hoping if we get a blueprint our way like the Titans did last year. We need some help. We still need some pieces to plug in. I'm hoping to finish, and I don't know a division, but I want to get at least 10 wins this season. That's all I want to see. I want to see some progress.
No.
Yeah. See, that's what you do. I'm not doing that with you. I'm not falling into that rabbit hole.
Okay. You don't have the best. You don't think you have the best quarterback in your division right now?
In my division, yes. I do feel like we got the best quarterback.
Thank you.
But that's not saying that. I'm not saying no. I'm real with mine. We got the best quarterback in the division. We still go 4 wins. No,
he's better than James Winston.
Yeah, he's better than James Winston.
Okay.
Yeah, he's better. Okay. He's better than James.
I'll take that. I'll take that too. I think the Falcons do have the best quarterback in the division.
I am shocked because y'all have not been on the same. I've been on the damn Matt Ryan train, and now y'all have jumped over, man. Y'all have jumped on the train.
I know.
That's my guy. You heard me say it.
Well, I just see the game. I just see how. I don't think James Winston's even going to start in New Orleans. I think they're going to go with your boy, the Gadget Man, first.
Taysom Hill, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, get back to the Washington football team.
Okay. Let's go to the Washington football team because I know we're running out of time. Okay, listen. The Washington football team has they're not. They're not. Okay.
That's blasphemy. That's blasphemy.
It's blasphemy. Okay, now listen. Before we get out of here. Okay, now they do have a good defense. I'll give them that. But Fitzpatrick will always be a backup quarterback. He's not. He's won in Miami. He did do good in Miami, but every time he did good, they traded him out for Tua. So now he's going to go lead this team, and I don't think that he's going to hold up under pressure because he's an older dude. He's a journeyman quarterback, and I think that with the pressure coming from because all the defenses in the NFC East are not bad, bro. They're not They're not scrubs. They might not be the best, but they will attack the quarterback. And not to be a homer, but Dallas has came up on their defense, bro. I mean, so we're gonna bring it the whole time.
Okay.
So
all
so
I
let
heard
me.
was I'm under contract. Hey, thank you, Mike Frank. I'm under contract because I'm a Cowboys fan. Me and Galen have to say some good stuff about the Cowboys. So what I'm saying is the Cowboys have the best people in the stadium. They had the best coach. They had the best. Go ahead, Galen.
let me say this.
Okay.
So
Look,
Dak Prescott is back, y'all. Dak Prescott, and I keep telling y'all, is probably going to be the MVP of the league. Definitely the comeback player of the league this year. All right.
thank you, G.
Defensive player.
Washington. They looked good against us last year, but guess what? Dak is
Guess what?
7-1 against the Washington football team.
7-1.
7. Who they played last year was not
Yep.
the Cowboys that he's going to see this year.
Nope.
All that stuff
Nope.
that they was doing ain't happening this year. So
No,
they
sir.
can take all that out the door, buddy. This is a different Cowboys team. All right?
Different, baby.
That's why they're going to be number one.
All I heard was Dak is going to sell the most Campbell soup. Dak is going to sell the most Jordans. Dak is going to sell the most.
Hey, G. He hating. We dropping the mic on that. I don't got a mic, so I got a controller. We dropping the controller on that right there, dog. We dropping the controller. Tell him again, G. Tell him again how it's gonna be different, because they ain't hearing you, bro. They ain't hearing you, bro.
Dak is going to go back to Mississippi State and get the most recruits. Dak is going to do all these. How can Dak beat Dak and Kyle Pitts can't show up? He can't be a good rookie. But
Kyle Pitts ain't showed nothing yet. How many catches Kyle Pitts got in the NFL?
None yet.
None.
Okay, that's how I can go to somebody who played in this league before, who's a veteran in this league now, who's a leader in this league, who's a staple of the team, who's the man of his team, the captain of his team.
Man.
He's the man of the NFL. He's the man of Dallas Cowboys. He's the man of Texas Stadium. He's the man of Arlington. He's the man of everything Cowboys right now. That's how I can say it.
Cowboys. Right there, boy. Boy, I need a shower after this one, guys. Woo, I need a fan right here, boy. Preach the gospel, boy.
Hey.
Preach it. Tell it.
I'd like to apologize to all the viewers out there for that Cowboy segment. Dak Prescott, if you're out here listening, you got a friend in them. You got a friend in them. When the road looks,
boy, you know you got kids, boy. You know you got kids, boy. You know you got kids, boy. You know you got kids. Like you gonna see the Toy Story scene, really?
They shout out the Toy Story 1, 2, 3, 4, and they might make a fifth.
They might make a fifth.
They might pin in the damn thing for it.
If they make a fifth, I'm there, dog. That's my favorite shows, dog. That's one of my favorite movies.
All my kids watch them damn movies.
All right, my dog.
Man. All right, my dog.
This has been a great episode, man. Episode 30, season 2. Episode 31. 31.
Oh, you got me lying on live TV.
Yeah, my bad. 31. In the books, man.
In the books.
Thank y'all for rocking with us, my dog. Once again, thank you, Wayne Roundtree, our new subscriber, man. And that's how you come up, man. And you come to the show, man, and get in the chat, dog. We appreciate that, bro. We appreciate that.
Appreciate that.
Mike Franklin, as always. Chuck Little John.
Always. Chuck Little John.
We love y'all, man. Charles, we love you, dog. Big Brandon Buchanan. Hey, always representing my dog.
Yes, Brandon, man. Listen, I saw you call me earlier today, man. My bad. I'm gonna hit you up, man. We're gonna talk it up, man. We're gonna talk.
We're gonna call you up, man.
Mama in love, Alicia. We love you, baby. Thank you for rocking with us. Everybody that's out there on Twitter, on Twitch, on YouTube, on Facebook, man. We appreciate y'all. We love y'all, man.
Before we leave, man. Hey, before we leave, I got a shout out, man. Look, my wife is in Cleveland right now. Her grandma passed. I want to throw a big shout out to Miss Quillistine Ward. That's a grandma. Wonderful lady, man. And at the same time, I just want to say rest in peace. And I'm praying that my wife has the strength to give her family just the time and love they need.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, man.
Absolutely, Mrs. Ward, man. Rest easy. You've done great. You done great, man. And go dance with the angels, baby.
Awesome.
Yeah, rest in
Yeah,
peace for
yeah,
sure.
absolutely, man. Uh, praying for Kanisha. Safe travels for her, and her and the family, man.
No doubt.
All right, hey,
All
man.
right,
We love y'all, baby. We'll see
Peace.
y'all on Sunday, baby. We
No
out.
doubt.
Sunday. Yep.
Peace.
Later, fellas.
Peace.